Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option the all new 2018 BMW M5. Before we do that, however, real quick, I just would like to remind you that if you find this video content helpful or entertaining, to please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so like I said, the M5 is all new for 2018. Now, the numbers, they're kind of impressive, and they're kind of like, all right, whatever. Here's what I mean by that. We can see that the new one has 600 horsepower and it has 553 pound-feet of torque. Those are good numbers. It does 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Why does it do that? Surely because it's got four-wheel drive now. But the reason why I say the numbers are just okay, they're still impressive. But the outgoing M5 made 560 horse, 500 pound-feet of torque, and then if you got the competition package, which was just basically some rework suspension and a little bit more horsepower, it was 575, 500. So what you're really getting is a little bit more horsepower, but you're getting a nice little bump in torque. And so that's what you probably really feel on this car, is that nice little bump in torque, right? They went up about 53 ponies. And then from the competition package, you're up 25 horsepower. I was just reading that they're already working on a competition package for this car already. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a build like we always do on this channel. But what we're going to first do is kind of go through this page and look over some of these highlights. And then we'll click the build your own and jump into it. So let's find out. Let's get some reading in. So this is an M with X drive, as we know, as I was just saying. It still has pronounced rear wheel bias, and it can be adjusted in three modes, right? Four-wheel drive sport, and then two-wheel drive for ideal performance on racetracks and highways alike. Okay, so I guess, was that the highlight? Yeah, that was the highlight. And then as far as performance is concerned, well, let's not jump that far down. Let's come back up. We'll just do the scroll. So lighter, stronger. Less weight means increased performance. The contoured carbon fiber reinforced plastic roof on the new M5 lowers the center of gravity and dramatically reduces weight. How much? It doesn't really tell us, but it does let us know that the 0 to 60 is in 3.2 seconds, and we're still running a 4.4 liter V8, right? And it looks beautiful as ever. The carbon fiber looks great. This reminds me of the M3, because weren't they doing this on the M3? And you can also do this carbon roof on the M4. And I'm pretty sure the M6 Grand Coupe, and I'm not sure about the sedan, or I'm sorry, the coupe, or the regular two-door. I know the four-door you could get this roof on there as well. I've seen cars with that. Car looks pretty good. I'm still kind of warming up to the new shape, right? It usually takes me a couple years. I remember the previous one. It took me a couple years to warm up because I really like the E60, the ones they made from 2006 to 2010. But the car is very attractive, right? What does it say? Performance components, designed for more than looks. And it's certainly got a lot of look going on back here. This rear diffuser is gorgeous. Nice little subtle lip. It's very attractive. Looks really wide back here. Sometimes they call this back here in the hips. It looks real wide, which is, to me, very attractive. I like that. It says it's got optional M ceramic brakes you can pick up. It's got emphasizing rear wraparound taillights. Yeah, they do wrap around. It has some M specific elements. You can kind of see that with the, with this sculpting around here. That's definitely M for sure. What does it say? It's got a striking appearance, and it enhances ventilation for the cooling systems, because surely this thing's running a lot of cooling system. There's those optional carbon ceramic brakes in gold. I'm not sure if we're going to go for that. But man, look how beautiful this interior is. Look at the pedals now. They've bumped the pedals up. I remember even when you got the M car, you'd have the M dead pedal, but you'd still have the standard stock, whether you had a 528. You might as well have 528 pedals in your M5, but now it looks good. And look at all these red buttons. Hopefully we can get a closer look at all that. Really attractive. Obviously updated iDrive. Look, fully automatic now, like I was always hoping. Steering wheel looks like it would just be beautiful to hold in your hand. Look at, they show the heads up display. It looks gorgeous. It's a beautiful place to be, no doubt. Right, let's take a quick look. Car centers on the driving experience. M leather steering wheel with shift paddles. M-specific additions to the standard 12.3-inch dynamic digital instrument cluster. So this is all digital in here. Nice. And heads-up display. And the standard M multifunction seats for driver and front passenger. This is one vehicle that guarantees a dynamic driving experience. I'm sure you're right on that. Very nice. Look at the carbon weave it kind of looks like right there. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get a closer look. Very nice, though. There they're talking about the rear design, the rear apron, they call it, with diffuser. Very, very nice. Shifting characteristics are talking here about the new automatic. The drive logic buttons, M gear shift levers on the new M5. Selecting between 3 drive logic modes changes the performance of the new 8-speed M Steptronic transmission. That is a mouthful. From efficient and comfortable to ultra fast and race ready. I like it. Let's move on. Car looks good. Powerful engines. All right, 4.4 liter. Breathtaking output, 600 horsepower, between 5,700 and 6,600 RPMs. Well, when does the torque come in at? At what? There we go. They're answering my question. Let's move on. So 553 pound-feet of torque. They still don't tell us at what RPM it comes in. I see a model in specs things up here, so we'll get to it. So let's move on. Efficient components. What are those? Efficient components prove the M5's commitment to performance. Improvements to lubrication includes an oil pan with small front sump and fully variable map-controlled pump. The optimized cooling system receives 2 new indirect charge air cooling units, which are more efficient than the predecessors and almost 20% smaller. Yeah, I'm sure space is a premium in there, isn't it? All right, so let's look at some of these packages. Yeah, that's what I heard. There's only 2 packages to be had on this car. The M Driving Assist Plus package. I'm sorry, the M Drivers package and the Driving Assist Plus package. So, let's see. The executive, there's also an executive package. The executive package features high-class options like soft-close automatic doors, front massaging seats, wireless charging and Wi-Fi hotspot, and surround view camera with 3D view. The addition of rear heated seats are welcome amenities for those who pursue high performance in colder climates. All right, so you got that, and then you got the Driving Assist Plus package, which gives us what? That basically gives us active cruise control with stop and go, traffic jam assist, evasion aid. What about this one? M Drivers package gives us anything that sticks out. Take your new M5 sedan to the track for a day-long... okay. So this is the driver's course package that you can opt for. We'll think about that. Let's look at models and specs. All right, so 600 horsepower. All right, let's just jump into... Let's look at the standard features and full specs really quick because I really want to find out about that torque. I really want to look at that torque really fast. First and foremost, really. So where are we at? Here we are. There we go. So it's making 553 pound-feet of torque from 1,800 RPM all the way up to 5,700 RPM, which ironically is right where the horsepower peaks at too, or begins to. Yeah, I guess it does peak there and it holds it all the way to 600 or 6,600. So that's cool. That's what I really want to take a look at. We're going to hit the back button and then let's just jump into the build now, I think. Let's just scoot that over a little bit. And let's hit that back button one more time. And I think we're ready to build. Let's build. All right. So, what are we starting off at? Starts off at 102,600. That's not bad, seeing that a lot of cars these days, RS7s and other cars, are just $130,000, $150,000. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous. They are beautiful and amazing machines, but man, the price just goes up and up. So, let's see where this is going to come in. We're not going to try to make this car as expensive as it can possibly be. That's not the goal. The goal is just to make a really nice M5. And I'm going to share that build with you because by the time we get over here to summary, I can save the build as a PDF, and then I upload it to a file sharing site that I use called MediaFire, and then then that gives me a link, and then I'm going to put the link in the description below. So if you like the spec on this M5, then you're going to be able to download the build via the PDF that I'm going to put in the description. Okay? So, let's choose color. We got to go through colors, wheels, upholstery, trims, packages, options, and then finally we'll go over summary. All right, so we got some standard colors here. We've got metallic and non-metallic colors, and then we have BMW individual colors. If you're not sure what a BMW individual color is, that's what this question mark's for. It's going to tell us BMW individual paints, upholsteries, and trims. Okay, just require special consideration, right? They're just nicer. It's a nicer level of all of that stuff. So for coloring, however, there's no color. Well, what is this? Rhodonite silver metallic. That looks interesting. I don't know how that looks in the real world versus this computer screen, but it looks interesting. What about this one? Champagne quartz metallic. Just kind of want to do something a little bit different. That looks interesting. Let's get a couple of different angles on that. I like it. Actually, I like it. Let's build an individual. Let's build an individual. You know why? Because most of the time people never build. When you see an M5s or any M cars, rarely are they individuals. So because of that, let's build an individual M5. All right. So we've got the champagne quartz metallic. That set us back basically $2,000. Now we're sitting at 104,550. All right. Let's move on to the wheels. Now, the car is already fitted with these 19-inch M double spoke bicolor wheels, style 705M, with performance non-run flat tires. Now, I know that none of these are run flat, which I get it, but you know, the run flats are pretty cool. I like run flat tires, but I understand why they're not run flats. I don't know if I like these. Let's see what these look like. These remind me of the wheels that you get on like the M550i, which is another beautiful car. I did do that build. I'm going to put a link up right now. I did do that build. Very nice car. But those wheels remind me of that car. And then, of course, you got the standard black wheel. I don't really want to do the black wheel. Everybody does the black wheel. But they're 20s. These are 20s. Those are 19s. So, based on the fact that I want the bigger wheel, I don't want the black wheel, and I know I want a bigger wheel, so I know I don't want these. That kind of leaves me with this wheel here. Okay, so we're going to go with the 20-inch M double spoke bicolor wheels, style 706. These were 705s. M with performance non-run flats. Those are going to cost us another $1,300. But here's the reality. Never again will they be that expensive. If you curb one of these wheels and you need to buy a new one, that wheel will probably cost you $1,300 by itself. So, never will they be this cheap. So if you want to get wheels on your M5, do it now. Don't do it later. Do it now because this is the cheap time to do it. All right, so let's move on to upholstery. Now, in upholstery, we're going to probably have the option for an individual upholstery, and I want to definitely do that, but maybe not. Do they not give us the option? What's this? This is the Aragon Brown with the full merino. So what that means is, you see where it's black right here? That's not leather right there. But if I chose this, right? Is that right? Yeah, if I chose this, it's going to turn that all the same color because it's going to be the full leather package. Oh, I guess they don't do it there because it's the kick panel. But you did see this whole section here changed. So you got a whole swath of leather. So let's move back to this one. All right, so that's the two-tone, right? So, okay, I got it. So this was all leather anyway, but this is with the two-tone, so you got the black here. We can do it either all black, which is attractive, or we can do the all brown with the full merino leather, right? That's going to extend the leather a little bit further. It doesn't tell us where, but it's going to have more leather. And then you can do that same in black. Now, I kind of like this color, and then considering what color the exterior is, I think this color goes well. However, I was hoping to not have the black there. I mean, it's not unattractive to me, but you know, what do you think? Black extended. This was what? This is the Aragon Brown extended merino leather. Let's go. You know what? Because I don't want if I did these seats, I don't really want the black insert of leather there. I'd prefer not to. I don't mind having it down here. I think that's attractive. But I guess it doesn't have to be a deal breaker, does it? I'm just not really into the two-tone thing. Because of that, let's go with the black full merino leather. I know I took forever to decide on that, but hey, this is our car. We're spending $109,000 on this thing. Yeah, let's take a couple of minutes and decide on the right leather interior for sure. So that's going to cost us another $3,500, but I think it's the right way to go. I think it's the right way to go. I don't really want to do the two-tone leather. So, all right, that's where we're at. Let's move on to trim. Now, that's going to definitely give us an individual. We're certainly going to pick this plum brown. I think I even picked the same color on the M550 build that I did. Although, what's up with this aluminum carbon structure? But you know what? Based on the color of the exterior, let's say, yeah, we know we have to remove that. Yeah, let's add and continue, and it's going to cost us another 1,080 to make this happen. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I think that's gorgeous. It was the right move. That's worth the 1,080 for sure. For sure. That makes it just look money in there. I love it. All right, so let's move on to packages. There's only two. Car looks gorgeous with that black leather, but the very orangey wood. We're going to get both of these packages because there's only two of them. There's the executive package, right? We already know what that gives us. The active park distance control, the power rear sunshade with manual rear side window shades. That used to be a standalone option. So thank you, BMW, for bundling that back into the executive package because originally that was part of the executive package. Front and rear heated seats, 4-zone automatic climate control, wireless charging and Wi-Fi hotspot, front ventilated seats, soft close automatic doors, parking assistant, plus front massaging seats, surround view with 3D camera. They're throwing a lot at you for the $4,000. We're in. Plus the driving assistance plus package, which is going to give us what? That's going to give us the active driving assistance plus, right? That's going to be your active lane keep, frontal collision. Feel free to pause this if I don't read everything. Look, there are HTML codes hanging out. Nice. But we get it, the picture. Lots of stuff. This is where all the goodies are. This is where all the tech safety goodies are in this $1,700 package. And if you want all that tech, you want all the safety, you probably do. Seeing that you're getting this car that's going to probably have way more power than you can deal with. Yeah, you want to have all of that. So we're sitting at 116,130. Let's move on to options. We're getting close to that 120 marker. What do we want? Do we want the moonroof? The moonroof is a two-way power glass moonroof with one touch. Operation slides back or tilts up. Okay, do we want that option? Probably. We probably want that option. Do we want the M Drivers package? This includes a unique one-day high-performance driving class. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be that guy. I want that package. Let's get that package as well. It's $2,500. I mean, it's a 600 horsepower car. That's a lot of car, and yeah, I want some training so I know what to do with it. So I don't do something silly, and I just know how to deal with the car. Do I want Apple CarPlay? Absolutely. Do I want the rear seat entertainment professional? My son would say yes, but I'm gonna skip on it. The Bowers and Wilkins Diamond Surround Sound System. Yeah, let's read about that bad boy. Diamond Surround Sound System has it all. 16 speakers, including exclusive Diamond Dome tweeters, 1400 watts, 10 fully active amplification channels, Quantum Logic surround, dynamic sound equalizing via measuring microphone, and 3 analog crossover networks. Okay, I don't know what a bunch of that is, but I bet you it sounds super good, and we're getting it for $3,400. We're in because while I don't consider myself an audiophile, I just like my music to sound good when I'm in the car, and I know this is going to deliver the best experience. So, we're in, and I've heard them before, and they do sound cracking. They're very good. Do we want the M carbon ceramic rotors? No, we don't, because the data shows that it just, on the street, you're not getting anything. The steel rotors are just as good, if not incrementally better, right? It's not till the carbon ceramics get real hot till you're in a racing environment where you're out on the track really getting the brakes heated up, do the carbon ceramics really start to shine. And because of that, it's just not worth the $8,500. We're already sitting at $122,000, and it's not about a budget or not. I just don't think it's worth it. I really just don't think it's worth it. And here's the deal. You can get these put on after the fact. You can still get these your car fitted with these down the road. You can go to the BMW service department and they will put them on for you and charge you about $9,000-ish, but you can get these on after the fact, so no frets there. Do we want the night vision? Yes. Why? Because nobody ever options their cars with night vision, and I think it's a great piece of tech. So, and it's $2,300. So we're sitting at just under 125. Let's head over to summary. All right, so 2018 BMW M5. What do we got for colors? We got the champagne quartz metallic, right? We did the 20-inch M double spoke bicolor wheels, style 706M. Their performance non-run flat tires. The upholstery, because I did not want, and I took forever on it, I know, because I did not want the two-tone leather, I decided we should go for the black full merino leather. And we polished that off with that beautiful plum brown wood, and it is beautiful to me. Look at the leather here. Look at the leather. The fit finish quality on this thing, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, a little more detail. So the base on this car was 1026. That paint cost us $1,950. Those wheels cost us $1,300. The upholstery, that full black leather, cost us $3,500. I think it was worth it. I think this was worth it too to get this full this plum brown wood at 1,080. We got all the packages really. The driver assist plus 1,700. Executive package $4,000. M drivers package 2,500 for your day school. The moonroof no cost option, right? We got that. Apple CarPlay $300. We got the upgraded sound Bowers and Wilkins. 3,400. Used to be Bang & Olufsen. Now I guess they're on the Bowers and Wilkins now. 3,400 bucks. Night vision assist with pedestrian detection, $2,300. Right. Destination handling, right, $900 or almost $1,000. The gas guzzler, $1,000. Out the door, right, 126, 625 out the door. Right. Beautiful car. Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So if you like this build, and you should because it's a very nice one, 2018 BMW M5 Individual, mind you. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you would expect yours a little bit different, leave me some comments in the comments below. I like to know. I love to engage with people and find out how they build cars as well. Okay? Thank you for watching.